let's talk about entrepreneurs. Most entrepreneurs, they want to be their own boss because they want financial and time freedom. And at least for me and a lot of the people I work with, time freedom was the number one. And then they find themselves working more than they ever did in a job. And there's that cliche, entrepreneurs are the only ones willing to work 100 hours to not work 40. I've certainly fallen in that category. And that's why it is so very important when you're getting started that you identify your why, you identify your values, and you build a statement of purpose. That's why I built the Waves method for myself so many years ago, so that I could live on purpose and know that the decisions I were making were right. And so I've shut down businesses, I've sold businesses, I've started new completely different businesses, but all of it went through this filter, right? And if it didn't meet all those things, it's just a no-go. And I'll give you an example. This phone hasn't had a ding or a notification on it in probably 10 years. I haven't really had to wear real shoes. I've got flip-flops on, hence the name. And that's all because of my why and how my core values, how I want to live my life. I don't want to be woken up by an alarm. I haven't set an alarm in a long time. I'm still up at 6 o'clock usually every day, but that's my time. I won't schedule appointments until 11 o'clock, whatever time zone I'm in. But I identified those as things that were really important to my life. And I built businesses around those things. And that's where a lot of us go wrong. We have the idea of being an entrepreneur and what we want from life. And we build a business and we end up burnt out and stressed, and our marriages and relationships suffer, and it all goes sideways really fast because we aren't taught these things. I went to business school. I was in the entrepreneurship, family, and small business program at UT. I was one of the first graduates. At that point, I had already started several businesses in my late teens, early 20s. And oftentimes I was being taught by professors who, while well-meaning, have never run a business themselves. So I think our education system in general could do better in instilling some of those, we'll call them the great questions of life. And why are we doing any of this? If you look at how we're structuring this business, and Gordy Bell, I think, is the one who probably nails it the best with his conscious thought revolution, but we give all this money away. This money all goes to charity. The whole top half of our business, or top 2/3 of our business, so book, course, journal, all those things go to send a student leader abroad. That's my why. I sold my last business. I've got rental properties. Maybe I don't necessarily have to do anything any day, but I'm working more than I ever have because I love the project. And it's about the people I'm helping, right? That's my why. And not only do I help people in my private practice and coaching, the people that read the book, the people that take one of our courses or come to a karma class, they are all able to implement massive changes in their life. But on the flip side of that, after they pony up their hard-earned money, we're able to take that money and change students' lives and teach students that there's no them, there's only us. Send them on trips they never would have been able to afford. Teach them that there are people out here who care about their well-being who are complete strangers. That's my why. But I'm also able to do this work, not from here. I'm at the Mountain House in this little studio we made. I can do it from the place in Charlotte, or I can do it, I'm going to do 12 countries here in the fall, and I'll be able to, the book launches while I'm in Europe. So we're going to call it the European International Book Launch Tour, but that's all by design. I'm building this business because I know how I want to live my life, and I build a business to support that, not the other way around. And I think when you live from that place of authenticity and you know what you want and you're filling your cup, you are able to fill others' cups, just like we hope to do with this business and with the foundation. So that's just a lot about entrepreneurs in general.